Andrew Tate and his brother just got hit with 21 serious charges in the UK, and the internet has exploded. Now, whether you hate Tate or you're a die-hard Top G supporter, you need to hear what's really going on, because most people are only reading headlines, and those headlines don't tell the full story. This isn't just about one man. This is about influence, freedom, reputation, and power, and how quickly all of that can collapse. Let's break it down. Andrew and Tristan Tate have officially been charged by the UK Crown Prosecution Service. That's like the top legal body in Britain, with a total of 21 counts. These include rape, human trafficking, and physical assault, related to 4 different women. And we're not talking about Romania this time. We're talking about the United Kingdom. Allegations that go all the way back to 2012. Yes, over a decade ago. So what's really happening? The charges state that Andrew and Tristan were allegedly involved in coercing and exploiting women over a number of years, manipulating them emotionally and financially, and using their influence to create situations where the women felt powerless. Now, I'm not saying they're guilty. I'm not saying they're innocent either. What I am saying is, this is serious. And if you're watching this for drama or to feed your bias, you might be missing the bigger picture. Here's why this matters. Andrew Tate is not just some random influencer. He's one of the most polarizing and powerful figures on the internet. Love him or hate him, you've seen his face, you've heard his quotes. He's built an empire off the back of masculinity, money, and rebellion against the system. But now that system is pushing back, and hard. Some say this is justice catching up. Others say it's a coordinated attack to silence a man who speaks too freely, a man who refuses to conform, a man who tells young men to get strong, make money, reject weakness, and stop being victims. But here's the hard truth. Even the strongest messages don't make someone untouchable. And whether he's guilty or not, the process alone, being charged, facing extradition, spending months or years in court, that's enough to stain anyone's name forever. Think about that. And while some are cheering it on, others are asking, why now? Why bring up allegations from over a decade ago? Why add UK charges while Romania is still investigating? Is this about real justice? Or is it about taking someone down? Maybe both things are true. Now here's something that most people won't tell you. You don't have to fully believe in someone to still learn from their downfall. You can disagree with Tate and still see how fast your reputation can vanish, how fast the court of public opinion will flip on you. One week you're a millionaire with millions of followers, and the next you're headline fodder, a meme, a villain, or a martyr. That's why I'm making this video. Not just to report the facts, but to open your eyes. Because whether you follow Tate or not, this is a perfect example of what happens when power, ego, and controversy collide with the legal system. The internet made Tate famous, but it can also make you infamous. And sometimes both at the same time. If this case goes forward and he ends up extradited to the UK, it's going to be one of the biggest legal battles social media has ever seen. Bigger than YouTube boxing, bigger than any podcast rant. Because this time, it's not about likes, it's about life. But the wildest part? We're all watching from the sidelines. No jury, no judge. Just viewers, opinions, and comment sections. So let me ask you this. Not is Tate guilty, but this. If you blew up on social media tomorrow, would your past survive the spotlight? Would your DMs, your deleted tweets, your exes? Power doesn't protect you from consequence. It only multiplies the fallout. And that's what makes this case so dangerous. Not just for Tate, but for every young guy watching him and thinking, that could be me. So what happens now? The case is still developing. The UK is pushing forward. Romanian authorities will need to cooperate. And the Tate brothers say they'll fight it all the way. But remember, courtrooms don't work like YouTube debates. You can't talk over your opponent. You can't edit the footage. You can't skip to the part where you win. Only facts, only law, and time. If you want to stay updated on this case, subscribe, because I'm going to cover it all. No bias, no fluff, just truth. And whatever happens next, whether Andrew Tate walks free or falls harder than ever, one thing is certain, the game has changed forever.